You know, I get to run my mouth how I wish, and no one's going to listen, so I get to say the truth. That's the awesome part. That's the freedom I have. If no one listens, then I get carte blanche. So what I'm going to talk about is effectiveness. Republicans, Democrats. That's what I'm going to talk about. Why are Republicans effective? And I'm not talking about the politicians. I am talking about the voters, the rabble rousers, those that say we need to take out our swords and stab everyone. Take out the swords, say charge, and watch everyone else go. That's what I'm talking about. Republicans got that down. What's a beautiful feeling when you're a part of something? Republicans got that down. So what do Republicans do? They tell you what's the problem. Democrats, why are they the problem? Because the Democrats are stealing. They are sucking off the government teat. They are taking jobs from you. Republicans got that talking point propaganda on lock. Their people, the supporters, the voters, and the rabble rousers, they are a part of something. They get that feeling, that rush, that togetherness. It's not that they really care about it, but they do want the participation. And they will check each other to see if they are participating with them. And if you don't, it's going to be some hell to pay. So Republicans will tell them the target. Republicans will do what? They will organize. And how do they organize? These people are the problem. We need to come together and we need to go to their area and shut it down. And they go and do it. Democrats sort of must be quiet, say nothing. The politicians, that is, they're not going to tell you who the problem is and how to stop it or where to go to stop it. They will pretty much let you need to vote blue. Don't let the Republicans win. I mean, look at how bad they are, right? We aren't that bad, so vote for us. And these are truths. Democrats aren't going to say anything. You get a young Democrat that's cowed out to the DNC, then they'll be very how can I say, high energy. They get you hype, they get you pumped. They make sure they say everything they need to say to get those cheers, and the voters go home, and then that's it. There are no rabble rousers. So when the Democrats get together, it's how do we protest nonviolently? And I understand why that's important, but it doesn't get anything done. So it's good to do it. I think it's more or less the right thing, but there's always room to be like, you take it and you take it until you shouldn't take it. They get violent, you be nonviolent, but see, when they get violent with you, everyone on your side needs to get violent with them. Instead of, put their hands up and stop it. No, no. Yeah, don't give it to them, right? Don't be violent because that's what they want. Yes, they're trolls. That's the point of the Republicans. The whole base trolls. They'll go up and use racial slurs and then smile when nothing happens. Start laughing and stuff. But if somebody jacked them up, beat them down, and hurt them, and that became the acceptable norm, or you're going to say some racial slurs, and we're going to mess you up, they'll go back in their hidey hole. Trust and believe. Or they will try to find some way to out-violence you or something. No matter what, they're going to get it out of you, or you just going to die at their hands, and they're going to be like, it is what it is. So when Democrats organize, what do? I already told you. They plan. They get together, they organize, and they plan. And then they repeat. And that's what they do. They repeat the organization, the planning. And then they help campaign for Democrats that aren't caring, because if they cared, they do stuff, but they don't. But Republicans, they do stuff. The Republicans will fight the Democrats and vote in numbers so that their politicians, they will do something. It ain't going to help anybody. It's not helping anybody. It's going to hurt the Republicans. It's certainly going to hurt the Democrats. And the Republican base are going to be all for it because they don't think it's going to happen to them. Just a case in point, let's just think about, the past 11 months. Trump was perfect, right? He put ICE back. He deported, lots of people I'm going to be really nice and factual. People that are known for carpentry, repairs, and whatnot, yard work, field labor. He started getting rid of them. And everybody on the Republican side was like, thank you. You're doing the right thing. Until, and all the damage that came of that, the Republicans told you to do what? Blame the Democrats that have no power. And you did. I started deporting people illegally. The government's deporting people illegally. Did you care? No. Didn't care. Then Trump is like, you know what? Not only am I giving tax breaks, I'm doing everything. Look, I'm gonna take away, your benefits. I'm taking away all kinds of stuff. I'm letting companies do whatever they want to do. Food prices are going up. Everything prices going up. But what did he say? Blame the Democrats. So you blame the Democrats that have no power, and you're still doing it. You even blame Obama. You blame Biden, who's not. Well, what about Biden? He's not here. He's not in office. He's done. You blame Harris, but she never had a chance to do anything. She lost, but you blame Harris. And then when you can't blame Biden, you'll blame Harris of what she would have done instead of what Trump is doing. So we that's the second stage. I mean, it kind of writes itself, don't it? And then Trump's, is sucking off the government teeth. I couldn't wait for this because I knew it was going to happen. When is it going to hit the poors? There's a lot of Republican poors. There's a lot of Democratic poors. There's a lot. And when he hit that SNAP program, I was like, my thoughts were, you know what? There are a lot of Democrats that use the SNAP program and other things like that. And what's been the lie for, 30 years? Using SNAP money or EBT money to buy stuff that you literally cannot buy with it. They won't let you if you tried. And I'm gonna let you know, when you talk about buying filet mignon, it went from steak originally and lobster, from steak to filet mignon and lobster. I don't know how many grocery stores carry lobster. It's hard to find filet mignon in a grocery store here. I don't get it. And I remember someone told me on Discord ages ago, it's like people like you, when he said that, people like you buy filet mignon and lobster with the EBT card. I was living in an apartment, project, sort of. And he said that. And I was like, dude, I'm going to tell you, there's no filet mignon in any store that I've ever been to. I don't even know what it tastes like. And most importantly, what you need to know is I'm highly allergic to lobster. I can't buy what I should never eat. I'm highly allergic to sea roach. I just am. But when you hit the SNAP program, Republicans, the Democrats, the liberals are going to catch it. But then what happened? They was like, wait, me too. Wait, I don't get it. Why? And now they mad, and now we got. Not only was there a small blue wave, but there's like one, I think only one Republican that changed to a Democrat. That's not a victory. I want y'all to know that's not a victory because that's still a Republican. He just got on the what he figured the winning team is, so he don't lose his seat. He don't lose his power. I'm just saying there's a difference in how the Republicans and Democrats get things done. The base is key, and the base Republicans will usually come out in droves unless they can't defend something, but it's all to make Team Blue suffer. Especially, they will throw that grenade and stand next to it, and they'll blow up too, not thinking it's going to affect them, but just long enough to see that you got blown up first. Even if it's at the same time, they will die. You were first. That's it. And what are the solutions to it? There's many, but that's not why you listen to videos.